I'm John.
I'm Kevin. And you're watching the show.
I get a haircut.
He did get a haircut.
And I turned 43.
Yes. He is old as a goat.
Not really.
So, John, we've been away for a while. We've had a couple of specials here and there. But we haven't really answered a lot of questions. So we're going to get to the questions. And let's just dive right in. Daryl Hawk.
Daryl, my man.
He asks a great question. If you guys are building the ultimate burrito, what would have to be included? Why don't you come find out? July 8th in the Woodlands.
That's the day.
Freebirds opens.
That's the day.
Enough said. Come check out what I'm going to put on my burrito. It's going to be definitely it's going to be cayenne tortilla.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You go with mild sauce, barbecue sauce, or hot?
Barbecue sauce.
I go with mild.
And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy an extra burrito, probably a monster burrito, because I want to prove a point.
Maybe a super.
I'm not going to eat the monster burrito. You know what I do with it? I'm going to walk over to Chipotle, not too far away, and I'm going to throw it at the window
And say, sorry Chipotle, it's over. Game over.
Freebirds. You know, fight the power. Because Freebirds is where it's at. And all you people who love Chipotle and say, you know, better ingredients, no, you're wrong.
Sorry.
You're a sinner. You're a sinner.
You need to repent.
Absolutely. Say hello to Freebirds. You're welcome anytime.
Alyssa Christine Mitchell writes in. She says, I was watching reruns of The Office today, and the episode when Ryan starts the fire from season 2 came on.
Right.
And now I'm dying to know, what 5 movies and 3 books would each of you take on a desert island? Wow.
That's good. I like movies.
Yeah?
And it's hard to narrow it down to 5.
I mean, you love beaches in terms of endearment.
Tearjerkers.
Totally. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Still Magnolias.
The Mask.
Actually, if you want a really good cry fest, John.
The Music Man.
Spot on right there. No, My Life.
Hello, Dolly.
He's naming some gems right now. Just off the top of his head. If you watch My Life with Michael Keaton, do not be duped into thinking it's a funny movie because he's.
Nor do you drive near bridges.
No, because it will make you cry. I pillow cry. You know what a pillow cry is? You cry so much you need to use a pillow to muffle your cries. Because I watched that in college, I didn't want my roommates to hear me crying. That's a true story. I was like, Michael Keaton, he's gonna be hilarious. He was in Beetlejuice. He's in Mr. Mom. Lots of great movies. And then he goes off and makes me cry. So, seriously, if you're having a bad day and you just need a good cry, watch that movie. It'll help out. So.
Anyway.
I don't know if that's how you spell weird.
I don't either.
But here's what movies would you choose?
Oh my gosh.
On the
How many movies? 5?
Just 5. And I mean, that have to be your top 5. Just
Okay, I'm going to start just off the top of my head. I'm going to take The Matrix 1.
Okay.
Tommy Boy.
Yes.
Chances are I'm going to probably...
That's actually a movie. Chances are. So that's your third one.
No, it's not, because that's the one
that's
you
real.
cried at. You pillow cried at that one, too.
Yeah, I actually brought my pillow to the movies.
Wow.
No. That's not your third
Just
one.
for the fact that you actually saw that at the movie. Tragically.
Who is the Chances Are?
I don't know, but I know that song. I know the song. Chances are... Okay, no. So I've got The Matrix and I've got Tommy Boy. 3 more left. I'm going to say Back to the Future, Part 1.
Okay.
Indiana Jones, Part 2. And then I'm going to go with Return of the Jedi. No, take that back. I don't know. This is a tough one.
It is. It's a very tough one.
Because we're movie people.
Mine, probably Godfather 1.
Never seen it.
Right there. Someone should come through that door right now and get him in a headlock.
Oh my Godfather.
No, it's not happening. That's weird when Heat.
Okay, I was so going to say Heat.
Heat. Michael Mann's best movie.
Dude, that was a killer movie.
Great gun scene. Goodfellas.
Karate Kid 3.
Was that the one with Hilary
The
Swank?
girl.
Wow. That was a horrible choice. I gave you no points. May God,
I'm going to go with Karate Kid 1.
May God have mercy on your
Hey,
soul.
Karate Kid 1, because back in the day, Elizabeth Shue was fawn.
Yes.
And that was before I was married, and I can say that.
Absolutely.
Not so good now.
Shaun of the Dead. If you haven't seen this movie, go get it. It's a zombie movie, and you're probably thinking at that moment, no, I'm not going to. You said zombie movie. I've tuned out. If you haven't seen this, you need to see this. And my 5th one would be The Notebook.
I'll cry.
That's not true. I've never seen The Notebook. Books. Let's go to books.
Books. There's a great book called
Okay, first of all, let's just we're not gonna go the Bible because
Super Spiritual Sally's never get
yes,
anywhere.
just unclenched. You know, it's a let's say it's a given.
Yeah.
Bible's a given. Then 3 books. So
Besides,
go.
it's on my iPhone. I'm going to go with book number 1 for me is a book called Creation Regained by Albert Walters. Wolters.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I'm gonna start on the literary front first.
Alright, do that.
To Kill a Mockingbird. It's my favorite book. Always loved that book. Not favorite book of all time, but favorite like novel, nonfiction.
Okay.
And we actually used to have a guy that lived in our neighborhood who was really creepy, and he would rarely come out of his house. When we saw him, we always thought that's the real Boo Radley.
Boo Radley.
That's true. That's free.
Wow, you were an overachiever in 6th grade, huh?
Sure.
I'm gonna go with probably the Twilight book because I want to read it.
And you need something to make a fire with, in case it gets boring.
Okay. Book number 2 for you.
Seizing Your Divine Moment.
Oh, good.
Erwin McManus.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Actually, now called Capturing Daylight.
No, I like the first version.
Yeah, I did too. God, that was a good book.
Next.
I'm going to go with an Erwin McManus book as well called The Barbarian Way. The Barbarian Way.
And it's not an action novel.
But it's
not
a
lot
great
of
book.
like fur outfits and swords.
It's a good book.
Just so you know, it's just,
And just to really totally tick off some of you out there, I might take a Rob Bell or 2 books.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go.
If I had a 4th pick.
You can have a 4th pick. You can hide. Maybe you hide the Rob Bell book in your Twilight book.
Because
we
gotta
cut
hide,
it out.
We gotta hide the Rob Bell books. Go ahead.
I don't care. I support Rob Bell and everything he does. Not everything. I'll go with the movie adaptation novel of The Golden Compass because that crap is real.
Oh my gosh!
It's
I'm gonna
not.
go with the Greek
It's not.
screenplay. The Greek
No.
screenplay.
I don't know if I'd be wanting to spend a lot of time reading on the island. I would probably be crying. So the 3rd book would actually be a book that maybe unfolds into a pillow. So like a pillow cry.
I would probably look for some sort of vault or secret, door leading to another parallel universe. I would look for John Locke for sure.
I'd look for a wire in the sand and just keep following it. That's going to lead me to something.
And I would surely stay away from Black Smoke.
And French women.
Right. And Yellowstone.